In today's episode, we're going to be looking at volume. So we're going to start by defining some of the objects that we might find the volume of. So let's start by saying the volume is the amount of space that an object or a three-dimensional shape takes up in space. So many standard objects have formula that can be used, but we'll get onto that in a minute. So there are some different types of shapes. So here we have a prism. So a prism is the same no matter where you cut across the shape, you'll end up with the same shape at the bottom. And so here we have a hexagonal on the bottom. So this is a hexagonal based prism. A cylinder is a solid object with circles at the top and bottom that is the same radius at the top and the bottom. So to work out the volume of this, we would work out the area of the base and multiply by the height. So a cone is similar to a cylinder, only it comes to an apex at one point here. So it has the base, and it doesn't matter which direction it's facing, whether it's this way or upside down. It has the base at the top that's circular, and it comes to a point. Then we have a pyramid. So a pyramid has a shape at the bottom, and it comes to an apex at the top. So it's similar to a cone, only instead of having a circular base, this one here has got a square base. This has got a triangular base. So you work out the area of the base, multiply by the height, and divide by 3. A sphere, I'm sure you've all seen a ball. So no matter which direction you go in, the radius is the same, and so it makes a solid sphere. The last thing we need to talk about is capacity. So once we work out the volume of something, so volume generally works out the amount of air or the amount of room something takes up, and it's generally given in meters squared or meters cubed or centimeters cubed. But when we're talking about a liquid, then it's referred to as capacity instead of volume. And our units are generally litres or millilitres. And so there's a little conversion that we can use. So 1 cubic centimetre equals 1 millilitres. So therefore 1,000 cubic centimetres is 1,000 mils, which is 1 litre. 1 cubic metre is 1,000 litres, which is a kilolitre. So you need to be able to convert from volume to capacity. So let's start by working on some examples. I'll just change my sheet over and we'll go through some of the formula that are involved. So the volume of a sphere is 4/3 times pi r cubed. So if you remember the total surface area of a sphere, it was just 4 pi r cubed. So to work out the volume, we divide it by 3. To work out the volume of a pyramid, it's the area of the base times the height divided by 3. Volume of a cone, it's the area of the base, pi r squared, h, multiplied by, divided by 3. Volume of our cylinder, area of the base, times by height. Area of a prism, area of the base, times by the height. Okay, so our first example says calculate the volume of a triangular prism with a length of 12 centimetres, a base of 6 centimetres, and a height of 4 centimetres. So I'll just put those on there. So our volume is area of the base times the height. So being a triangle, it's half base times height. And now we fill in, so half, here's our triangle, 6 times 4, and our length here is 12. So 6 times 4 is 24. Half of 24 is 12. 144 centimeters cubed. Now our question has asked to find the volume and the capacity. So we write capacity. 1 centimeter cubed equals 1 milliliter. 144 centimeters cubed equals 144 milliliters. And then we need to write in words, therefore, the volume of the prism is 144 centimeters cubed, and the capacity is 144 milliliters. And there's our answer. So let's go on to example 2. So example 2, we have this cylinder here. It says calculate the volume of the cylinder, the radius of 10 centimeters. We write down what we know. Height of 15 centimeters. And then calculate its capacity. Okay, so we'll do volume first. So volume of our cylinder. So that's the area of the base, which is pi r squared, times by its height. R is 10, so pi times 10 times 10 times 15 1,500 pi which is 4,712.39 centimeters cubed. So now we have to work out the capacity. In litres. So 1,000 cubic centimeters equals 1 litre. So 4,712.39 divided by 1,000 equals 4.71 litres. And then we need to write in words, therefore, the volume of the cylinder is 4,712.39 centimeters cubed, and the capacity is 4.71 litres. Okay, so let's go on to example 3, which is our cone. So a cone is 1/3 of the shape of a cylinder. So if we were to dot in down here a cylinder, you would have one cone that fits in here, one cone that fits in here, and one in the middle. So that's why we divide it by 3. So being a circle at the bottom, it's going to have the same as a cylinder, only divided by 3. So the question has asked us to calculate the volume, radius of 20, so R equals 20, height is 36, and to 1 decimal place at the end. So V equals 1/3 of pi R squared H. 1/3 times pi times 20 times 20 times 36. That's 4,800 pi, which is 150.7